Yo, what's cracking, baby? What's happening out there tonight? We're going to be looking at hole number 8. So with hole number 8, we're going to be setting up for the drive. This is going to be with the Thor's hammer. Basically, what we're doing is that we're using... Actually, I don't need that. We're using max distance, no elevation. If you use 10%, it will just push you too far left, and you have a chance of hitting the rough. So don't do that. Just use max numbers. Notice 4 right spin and about a half a bar back spin. So that's going to be the setup that we're going to be using. You're going to push back up.
Perfect shot.
And basically, we're setting up for a grizzly shot. This is going to be about 330. So this 330 is going to translate to plus 10% elevation at 67% slider. Yep. So we're going to kind of use this one as a benchmark for 330 and being at 67% elevation. We're going to show you another video after this one. Want to make so you can see and take note of what's happening here. All right, so 3 backspin, 0.2 left spin. You're going to aim to that left side of the hole. Keep it on that left edge, and we want to preset it out there. Okay. The backspin is just going to help it kick right with the wind, so you're trying to counteract that a little bit. 5-6 is the call. I'm going to go all the way to the other side of the yellow for the 5, and
Perfect shot.
Gonna hit the perfect, and it nicely hits dead center. Okay, great. So now you see that. So now I want to show you a variation here with what happened. This is all during the live stream, so I'm breaking these down to individual videos, a little easier to reference. Basically the same situation here. I got too much right spin. I'll bring it back here in a second. But basically, I'm going to drive it to 334. So we know that's a little bit further. So in theory, it should bring back the slider a little bit. But I think I keep it at 65% slider and plus 10%. And what it does, it finishes like it should be moved more, acting like we're further away from the cup.
Perfect shot.
When in fact we're what, 4 yards closer than the 330 than we just seen. So 246, what is that? So if you go see 334, so that's 4 yards. 4 times 2 is 8. So if you were to go by the reference, technically I probably would set up normally at minus 8% from the 67, right? You see what I'm saying? So we keep it at 65% right now, and I want you to notice something. I do put a little bit lighter left spin on this one. I'm going to go back to putting 0.2 left spin. So 3 backspin, 0.2 left spin. You're going to aim to the left side of the cup. And the call here is 6-9. Now, I think this is a higher wind that's going to help push it to the right side more. And B being a little bit more left spin wasn't used. So those 2 factors, I think, are contributing to this right here. It so wanted to go in, right? So, being that, that's the situation, if we were to, we're just trying to break it down just a little bit here. Going back to the video, 6.3. I'm gonna put this below that right here so we can play with it. 6.3, 10%, and then we had it at 65%, right? I'll let it play for a second, let you see it again. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. So 65%, right? So we're going to cover this up. We're going to cover this up. All right, so let's just say this. We know that the 6.9 was not enough. If we go to 6.7, that goes to 7.0. So right now, 330 and potentially 334 is still approximately 67% slider. Now, again, I didn't give it 0.2 left spin, and I didn't offset to the left of the cup just a hair more. It's still leaning to the right, so I would generally say that's going to be a good, if you're at 330, 31, 32, 33, 34, you're going to need to be about 67% slider, okay, plus 10%. Now, if you were to keep it at 65, you would just add 0.1. But being that 330 hit at 67, we kind of like that for our benchmark, okay? All right, guys, y'all have a great night, and that is hole number 8. Go get them.